All right, hello, welcome back, everybody. Um, I honestly don't remember what we did in the last episode. I think we just got slapped around on shoreline. Uh, and I would be willing to bet that's probably because whatever happened was so bad that my brain has subconsciously forgotten, or maybe consciously, who knows, what I had to do. So I think I was originally planning to wait for my insurance to come back and then head on in to Shoreline, and I've got all my stuff back. But I did decide instead to do something very interesting, and by interesting I mean we're going to go to Interchange. Yeah, we're going to take that G36 and that Thor armor, because if we complete the quest for Ref, and I don't think it's something very difficult either. I think it's literally just, hey bud, go over there and slap some scavs, and then we get like 27 or some odd arena, like, was it the league tokens? What are they called? GP coins, right? Which are, a thing from the Contract Wars game. And then there was also another one that they had. I don't remember what it was. So Contract Wars was like a mobile game, and I think it was also on PC. If everyone's ever played like Combat Arms or anything like that, it was like that, but with the faction of Bear and Ustek. And then they were working on Russia 2028, which was like a single player game that they were going to make. And instead of me just talking in the menu, let's go into Interchange and talk while I'm on my way to Interchange. So instead of making that, they decided to take some of the stuff they had and start making Tarkov. And, here we are. And the plan is he wants to get, allegedly, Nikita wants to finish making Tarkov so he can go make Russia 2028 or whatever, it'll be called at that point. But they have another game on Steam that is basically like Contract Wars 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't remember what it's called, but it is made by the same people as Contract Wars, I think, and it is also USEC and Bear, but they decided to then work more in line with Battlestate Games to make it closer to, like, because obviously this is sort of based somewhat in the universe of Contract Wars, right? Like an expanded universe, if you will. Whereas the new game, whatever it's called, is, a sequel to Contract Wars, but it's supposed to be more sort of closer in time and scale to Tarkov. And it was quite fun. So, first thought, I've never used the G36 in this game before. But hopefully it goes okay. So we need to take out 10 scavs. And I don't think there's anything else we can do while we're here. Something in the garage, allegedly. What is here that why are we here? Making ultra great again, balancing, get kills. Ah, yes, vitamins. There's 2 containers we need to get while we're here, and they are somewhere inside. I think they're in one of the med stations. So I did not bring a magnified optic, which some would argue, myself included, bit of a mistake, but we'll make do. Hopefully everything goes okay. The last couple episodes have been really, really highly recommended on YouTube, which I think is pretty cool. And I've had some more subscribers. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. We're up to, as of recording, 47, which is, not a small number by any means. I mean, obviously, considering I started the channel with 0, 47 is a massive increase. Now, I don't want to go into idea. I don't want to go into the garage either. Going through the front door isn't great. There's not a lot of great places to go into most of the buildings in this game, in all fairness. I recorded some custom zombies before this. I was supposed to hang out with some friends to do so, but You know, they're all busy. Hey, look, it happens, right? Stuff comes up. We're going to be streaming on Sunday evening, hopefully still. Hopefully nothing comes up. We're all good to go. That should be, as of this recording, a couple days, but as of this one, when this comes out, it should be tomorrow evening. Unless I can't count, which is entirely possible. Well, hopefully we can get this done in one mission. And even if we can't, hopefully we don't die, because I don't want to have to wait for insurance, because this stuff is expensive, and I can't fully afford to bring some more in. So. Yeah. I had some people asking about the map, and by default that is bound to M in the mod. And basically, like, it has a couple different settings for it about showing where the bosses are, showing where the dead bodies are, both the people I take out and the people that the other AI takes out, putting where people are, all sorts of stuff. I said what would be better off, I think in my opinion, is where am I, and, you know, where are the exits, and if I have missions here, where are the missions? Because realistically, all it cuts out is me having the map up on another monitor, as well as you know, looking at the wiki or whatever that shows pictures. So I'm doing it purely for the sake of just, you know, it's quick, it's easy, boom, done, right? It's also a little more streamlined for you guys. That being said, I try to rely on it not a whole lot. Well, to be fair, that is obviously easier said than done. But I tried my best to not look at it all the time. Right? I might look at it to figure out, say, the direction, but that's not much different than, say, using like the compass, which, again, I've never used anyway, so. So we're on the second floor, or the first floor if you're in Europe. Oh, I don't have the power. So you need the power to open some doors, which makes me think I have to turn on the power before I can get into those, basically the medical tent. Not ideal. There was a mod once upon a time that had a chance of there being power on inside the mall to imitate somebody else. Because if there's other players, obviously they're going to go turn the power on, right? Or usually they'll turn the power on. Because oh my god! That was a tracer of some sort. I'm not going to push that. And for those who might be thinking, why not push it? Because if I lose the G36, I buy a new one, which isn't the end of the world. Realistically, it's really not ideal, but I can swing that. The problem is buying the Thor armor. It has to be a very specific family of armors, which is very far from ideal. So, got a PCB. Oh, somebody kicked the door over here. Okay.
Cover me. Fucking cover me. Come out, you fucking pussy.
A man broke my leg. This fires very quickly. Oh! Goodbye. So that's not ideal. I don't mind the injured leg. But mine just used up all this ammo. Which I am very annoyed at. His armor. Can I eat that? I cannot. His armor ate a lot of that. Wow. Checking. Is it up or down? Down here somewhere. This is not great. Let's dump a mag. Dump 2 mags. Oh. A spark plug. Actually, you know what? Dump this, keep this, dump. Take that with me, because that's... Oh. These are worth a lot. Dump that. That there. That should go there. Then here. Take this. So Ghostin is quite good. I will take that. An MPX. Not super interested in the MPX. He's got a fast helmet. That's the first one I've seen. That on the NK? Okay. Morphine. Money. Okay. Let's swap weapons for a second. Bump this. Sounds like whoever that is having a fun time. Okay. About half. More or less full. 30. 30. Half. And a lot of bullets out there. Yeah, so if we can confirm the enemy is a scav, I'm gonna put this in single. We'll swap over the G36. and start using that. Where the heck are we? Okay, we're on the correct floor. We gotta get over to, like, this, roughly the center. Sometimes you can get some gold chains in here. I guess the keyword is sometimes. Hopefully we don't need the power on to open up the thingy doors. That was a thing at the bottom of the stairs. Oh god, what's it even called? Thanks, brain. What is this? Take that with me. A mannequin. Not me over here forgetting simple words like mannequin. In a pinch, I have an MP7 ready to go. Should be close. Okay, the other side of this thingy block. Shop block. Yeah, it's in that corner there. Go through here. Good news, we don't need power. Bad news, we can't get in. Nope. That's not ideal. I just don't remember the key I need for that. Okay, it is what it is. We want to go push that? Sure, why not? I mean, we're kind of here for hunting scavs. Oh! From where? Either in this bookstore somewhere or upstairs. I'm inclined to think upstairs. Ooh. I think that's the PMC. That better not have been a scav. You're joking. That was a scav? No, that was a PMC. Thank God. with a fancy looking SKS actually. Got the 35 rounders and everything. So we heard this guy shooting earlier. Fewer than half. Man, that sucks. Where are all the scavs? We might have to try to do this on a night raid. Ooh, found one. Gonna have to push him. Dropped him. That should be, yeah, that was a scav. There's another scav here. Sorry, friendo. It's you or me. And it wasn't going to be me. That's actually good. We kind of need that. Some extra money from there. Dump that. I'd need this for a quest. Those particular ones are usually awkward to find. We'll drink some milk. Then follow it down with some apple juice. Delicious. I'm sure that is not going to sour anybody's stomach. Ugh. I apologize. See, I'm tempted to sell all the thingy cards I have and then just pretend they don't exist. Because honestly, at this point, I'll take the money. I don't really care about them. In hindsight, it was a stupid idea. Like, the mod was just completely useless. What did this guy have? A Taz, and he was firing from that distance? Some people are dinguses. Yeah, speaking of dingus, let me go into this store I've not checked while eating a can of squash. Oh, actually, I do have to get something in here. It's here. Here's one. The other one. Oh! Good. I got one more kill out of that G36. So I got 2 out of 10. I think I have that key on me. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Mind if I do? We'll drop the mag on the... Oh. It didn't go where I thought it was going to go. That way if I get ammo, I can chuck it into the mag and then put it into the gun. Because otherwise it's not going to be useful at all. Any of this stuff I can put in a special container to save me some space. No. Where's our exit? Okay, that way. Or if we go over to the co-op exit, and I pay money, I think that'll give me some stuff from Fence. So let's give that a shot. Dive in here. Gives us a bit of cover. Yeah, I didn't kill him. A lot of shooting out here earlier. Could be people upstairs. That's not killer, otherwise that would have been real fun. Free kill. Okay. I don't know why he kept sprinting. I stopped the sprint button, but I guess not. Oh well. What was he using? Man, why do these guys have such good weapons? They never seem to have anything stupid. What do I have? Sell that. At least I got to keep this with me. I guess that's a very small consolation prize. I've got some money. I got some stuff I actually need. Yeah, we're definitely going to sell these cards, I think. And these go... No, they can't be. Okay, no problem. Yeah. I'll just speed this up so you guys don't have to sit here. Okay, well, I was sitting there thinking, do I put for dollars? Do I put for rubles? I decided in the end to go with rubles. So here I am. Now, so basically I'm planning on going in for shoreline in the next episode because I don't quite have enough time for another raid today. I'm taking this with me just in case I desperately need an antidote. Do I have enough? Well, I was gonna say, do I have enough to buy a keychain? Technically, I guess, yeah, I do. But I mean, like, it's right there. It's literally right there. I just need more GP coin, and literally I just need to do this. But I lost the armor. And I sold one earlier. Does anybody even have a Thor armor? Let's take a look. Yeah, they're all gonna be very expensive. Like 100,000. It's not even a full, like a full proper one is 165,000. So that's not ideal. A G36 is probably much cheaper. And yeah, decent condition, 57,000, which is not too bad. Peacekeeper won't sell to me right now because I don't have that mission like unlocked for him. Even though it's his level 2, it's he needs to be happier, or he needs me to finish more missions for him by going to shoreline. So everything hinges on shoreline, which is not fun. But that'll be ready at some point, right? And also woods we have to think about too. So maybe after shoreline stuff we'll go on a woods binge. Anyway, this is a bit of a shorter episode. So sorry about that. Tomorrow's episode will be hopefully a little bit longer. We'll see. Again, it all kind of really does depend on how much time I have to, to actually record. Anyway, if you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I really do appreciate you. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.